You pick up your phone to check one thing. 40 minutes later, you look up, and you cannot remember a single thing you saw. That is not a lack of willpower. It is the design working exactly as intended. The scroll was built to do this to you, and it is very, very good at it. To understand why, you have to meet one chemical: dopamine. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. It is not. Dopamine is not the reward. It is the wanting, the chasing. It does not spike when you get the thing. It spikes just before, in the reaching. Dopamine is the engine of seeking, and your feed runs on it. Now here is the trick that makes it powerful: unpredictability. Imagine a machine that gives you a treat every single time you pull a lever. You would use it, but calmly. You always know what is coming. Now imagine a machine where the treat comes at random. Sometimes nothing, sometimes a little, sometimes a jackpot. That second machine is impossible to put down. Scientists call this a variable reward. It is the most addictive pattern known. It is exactly how a slot machine works. And it is exactly how your feed works. Every swipe is a pull of the lever. Most posts are boring, but every so often, something lands. A laugh, a shock, a face you know, a jackpot. Your brain cannot predict which swipe it will be, so it keeps you pulling. Not for the reward, for the chance of one. But dopamine is only half the trap. The other half is what is missing. Think about an old book. It has a last page. A newspaper ends. A TV show ends. Every older thing had a natural stop. That stopping point gave your brain a signal. You are done. You can leave. The scroll deliberately removes it. There is no bottom. The feed refills the instant you reach the end. It is called infinite scroll, and one engineer invented it. He has since said he regrets it. It quietly erased the moment you would have stopped. Without a stopping cue, your brain never gets the signal to walk away. So why is your brain so easy to catch this way? Because it was built for a very different world. For most of history, information was scarce and precious. A new sound, a new face, a bit of news could mean food or danger. So evolution rewarded us for chasing novelty. Seeking new things kept us alive. That instinct was a gift when the new was rare. The feed takes that ancient hunger and gives it an infinite supply. Novelty that never runs out, engineered to never let you feel full. And every time you switch, there is a hidden cost. When you jump from one thing to the next, part of your focus stays behind. Psychologists call it attention residue. A little of your mind is still on the last post. Scroll for an hour, and your attention is left in 100 tiny pieces. Then you try to read a page or listen to a friend, and you cannot hold on. There is something else the scroll quietly took: your boredom. We treat boredom like a problem to be deleted. Every cue, every pause, filled. But boredom was never useless. When your mind has nothing to do, it does not switch off. It wanders. That wandering state is where your brain sorts memories and connects ideas. It is where most people get their best thoughts. In the shower, on a walk, never while scrolling. By deleting every empty moment, we deleted the room where thinking happens. And notice how you feel after a long scroll. Not satisfied, not rested, a little empty, a little restless. That is the seeking system, fired up over and over and never fed. All wanting, no arriving. Your brain kept reaching and never got to hold anything. There is one more layer, and it is personal. Mixed into the feed are other people's best moments. Their wins, their trips, their perfect days, all at once. And your brain quietly measures your ordinary day against all of it. The likes on your own posts become another slot machine, another variable reward. So the feed is not just eating your time. It is shaping how you feel about your life. None of this means you are weak. You are one evolved brain against thousands of engineers optimizing for your attention. It was never a fair fight. But the same wiring that traps you can be used to get free. Add friction, a little distance, grayscale, a drawer, not the home screen. and let yourself be bored again. Guard the empty moments. That is where you come back. The feed is not evil. It is just a machine that profits when you keep pulling. The most radical thing you can do is put the lever down and let your mind wander somewhere no one designed for you to go.